Hello, great people. Welcome to my channel, Swoam Talks Soccer. I'm glad to see you on this platform once again. And I believe we're going to have a good time together in talking sports and football in general. Like I used to tell you, this is where you get undiluted Chelsea news and content. So also other footballing matters all over the world. Now that UEFA club competitions have been rounded up, and we now have the semi-final pairings in the UEFA Champions League. We have Arsenal taking on Paris Saint-Germain. Wow, what a game that's gonna be. We also have Barcelona taking on International for the semi-final. Whoever wins these ties will face one another in the final of the Champions League 2024-2025 season. So also in the UEFA Europa League, we have the Athletic Club facing Manchester United. Did you watch that Manchester game against Lyon? That was a cracker. That was the game. I wasn't expecting Manchester to come out for that game, and they came out victorious, and that was good. When I was watching, I was like, wow, this could be Man U playing like this, and they made it to the semi-final. So the first semi-final pairing is between Athletic Club and Manchester United, and the second semi-final is between Tottenham Hotspur and Bodo. That means there's a possibility that two English teams might play the finals of UEFA Europa League this season. If Man U wins his own semi-final with Athletic Club, and also Tottenham also wins his own, that means Man U and Tottenham will come together in the final of the UEFA Europa Cup in this season, 2024-2025 season. That means whether we like it or not, if two of them comes in the finals, that means either Man U or Tottenham will have another ticket for UEFA Champions League next season, because whoever wins UEFA Europa competition cup will represent England. We have a slot in the Champions League next season. So we are all looking forward to that. So also at the UEFA Conference League, that is where my team, Chelsea, is playing. Chelsea is playing with Jokadin, a Swedish club, as the first leg of the semi-final, while the other semi-final is between Real Betis and Fiorentina. That's the other semi-final pairing in Europa Conference League, UEFA Conference League, and whoever wins two will go to the final. We're trusting and believing that Chelsea will be able to do well in that particular competition. Although we lost the second leg quarter-final to Legia Warsaw, that was disheartening. That was heartbreaking. That was what we Chelsea supporters were not expecting, but it happens. That is a game of football. We're just believing that we do better and better in the semi-final, and eventually play in the final and wins the cup, so we can represent England at the UEFA Europa League next season, 2025-2026 season. Those are the pairings for the UEFA club competitions, where we have semi-finals that's going to be played in the maybe May 4th, 2nd, the middle of May 4th, 2nd, and 3rd. The semi-final pairings will be played between those clubs that I've mentioned earlier on, and I believe Chelsea will be able to do well and do excellently well to qualify for the finals. Yes, it's Premiership again this weekend, week 33. What a week is going to be in Premiership. And like I said, we're going to talk about Chelsea match against Fulham in this particular channel, this particular stream. We're also going to talk about other Premiership matches to be played this weekend. And we know Newcastle is playing this weekend. We're playing against Aston Villa. I can't wait to see that game, because as it is now on the table, Newcastle is third on the table. They overtook Nottingham Forest on the table, so they are playing Aston Villa. Aston Villa is 7th on the table. If Aston Villa wins that game, that means they're going to topple Chelsea and probably be topple Man City, obviously, and stand in the 4th position if Aston Villa wins that game. But I know it's going to be a cracker. It's going to be a tussle, a battle between Newcastle and Aston Villa and Newcastle. Aston Villa is playing at home, so it's going to be a very great game and a very, very big game, because that determines who actually picked that ticket for top 4 this season. We also have other games going on or that's going to happen in EPL. But the most important one to me and to you, all Chelsea fans all over the world that I'm representing you guys, is the match between Fulham and Chelsea. Wow. Whether we like it or not, as Chelsea Football Club, we need to win that game. A draw is not acceptable. We have to win that game. All the games we're going to play, the remaining 6 games we're going to play before the end of the season, they are must-win games. So Fulham and Chelsea, that's going to be a game we have to win. If we draw that game or we lose that game, then we are not, I said it again and I repeat it, we are not going to take any Champions League spot on that or slot on that particular table, because this game is very important. As it is now, we are 6th on the table behind Manchester City. So the game between Fulham and the Chelsea is a must-win game for Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan and I'm representing Chelsea, so I want Chelsea to win and win convincingly. If we are talking about Chelsea of years ago, then we can say, oh, playing Aston Villa, that won't be a game. It's a game that we're going to win and win convincingly. But now, Chelsea of now, with everything that is happening around Chelsea, the issues and the occurrences, the happenings around Chelsea right now, not too good. And I believe that is not going to get to the heads of the boys. They'll be able to play very well to the extent that we'll be able to pick that 3 point. It is the 3 point that we need to in this game, Fulham versus Chelsea. It's a game that is so important to me as Chelsea fans, so important to you as Chelsea fans, because this is a game we are all looking forward to. Yes, Fulham is in top form right now. They are playing fantastically well. They are playing good. They beat Liverpool two matches ago, and I just want us to know what we're expecting in this particular game. It's going to be a tough game for Chelsea, so we have to be up and doing to be able to do well in this particular game. And this is one of the games that that we are looking forward to, and that is why I'm doing a review on this particular game for you guys tonight. Like I said, we're going to have the best of time doing and talking this together in a Swoam Talks Soccer this time. Yes, concerning the game, Fulham versus Chelsea, I want to do a review on it, a preview on it, so that we'll be able to see how Maresca is going to deploy the boys to play this particular game on the Sunday. Like I said, it's a must-win game. Whether we are playing at home, we are playing in Fulham's home, it's a must-win game. If you're serious, you want to pick one of the slots for whoever Champions League next season, then we must win this game. It's a must-win game for Chelsea. And the players and the coach is aware that this is a must-win game. Because I've spoken that to them, to their ears, during training or when they're having their meetings, that is a must-win game. Any draw, any loss from this game we're just out of it completely. If you cannot win this game, we are just out of it completely. So this game is so important to us as Chelsea fans, so important to the club, Chelsea Football Club. So I believe this is how Maresca is going to deploy the boys to play the game tomorrow. And I believe with this that I'm going to analyze for you guys today, we're going to win. If you can play wholeheartedly and deploy. The coach deploy the boys expectedly, not playing anyone out of wings, not playing anyone out of position, but playing them the way where they are strength enough to deliver. And this is what I'm going to say about the supposedly 9-0 for tomorrow, or supposedly how Enzo Maresca is going to deploy the boys to play the game on Sunday, Fulham versus Chelsea. Yes, we are playing on the road, we are playing in Fulham's home, but at the same time, this is a football game. Whether you're playing at home, you're playing away, that shouldn't matter. If you know what you're doing, then you'll be able to deliver and win any of your games if they are so important to you as this match I'm about to talk about. Like I said, I believe he's going to have Sanchez in goal for this particular game, and he's also going to have Chaloba and Tosin Adarabioyo as the central defense pairing. I don't think Kowi will be part of the selection this time around. For me, Kowi has not been performing well. He's been committing blunders, not too good in recent days, and is like shaky right now the way he's been playing. He's not playing with full confidence, and what we're expecting him to play with since the beginning of the season. So I'm expecting Enzo Maresca to deploy Chaloba and Tosin Adarabioyo in the central defense, and also I'm expecting Reece James to come back and play right back. Sorry, and play left back, right back. Yes, Reece James should come back and play right back. I think it's fit enough. It wasn't there when we played Ipswich. It was caught upon when we played in the midweek against Liga Warsaw at the Europa Conference League. But I believe Reece James should come back right now to play in this particular game, so that he can use his experience and his strength at the right back. And also, I'm also expecting Cucurella to play from the left back for this game, so that he'll be able to invert like he'll be inverting, and he's good in doing that and inverting. So that is how the back four will look like. We have Chaloba, Adarabioyo, then we have Reece James, and then we have Cucurella. I'm expecting Enzo and Moses Caicedo to come back as a double pivot at the middle of the park. I'm expecting Enzo and Moses Caicedo to come back to the middle and play double pivot, so that we'll be able to operate from the middle and be able to channel their strength and their energy, and especially Moses Caicedo has been wonderful in this season so far. Also, Enzo Fernandez too has been wonderful this season too. Both of them will be able to do wonders when we face Fulham on Sunday. So I'm expecting Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez to be at the double pivot, play the double pivot for at the middle of the park. And I'm also expecting the white man in maybe Pedro Neto probably play from the left. I'm expecting Pedro Neto to play from the left, and Sancho play from the right as the two wide men that will be deployed. This is how Enzo Maresca will deploy the boys. I want to believe so. He likes playing with two wide men, so I'm expecting Jadon Sancho to play from the right, and Neto to play from the left. I'm also expecting Kopama to play from the two strikers that we're going to use to play behind Nicolas Jackson. So I'm expecting Kopama to play behind Nicolas Jackson. I'm not expecting any lineup that is different from this. I believe this is how Enzo Maresca is going to deploy his boys. This is his style. This is how he plays, and he's going to deploy them this way. If the boys can play with all of their heart with this selection, I believe we'll be able to come out in flying colors, be able to win the game tomorrow, because Fulham is a tough game. Fulham is a tough team. They are also looking forward to pick that European Champions League spot, which is very achievable for them, because as it is now, they are 8 on the table. I believe they are 8 on the table. So if they're looking forward to win the game tomorrow, that will bring them, yes, Fulham, they are 9th on the table after Bournemouth. So if they win tomorrow, they are on 48 points. That takes them to 51 points if they win tomorrow. And we wouldn't want that. We want Chelsea to come out on top of the game and play the game as supposed to be played tomorrow. And I believe if you can deploy this way, with the boys putting out the whole of their heart, no missing chances, I believe we'll be able to deliver the good and win Fulham tomorrow, because we need this game. We need this game. This game is a must-win game. Whether we are playing at home or we are playing away, it's a must-win game. And for the score for tomorrow, from the way I believe Enzo Maresca will deploy the boys, I think the score, I'm giving it to Chelsea, as in Fulham 1, Chelsea 2. I believe we should be able to score 2 goals. I know Fulham will score with the attack they are having right now in their midfield. I know Fulham will score. I know their defense is also tight too. So I know Fulham will score. The way we've been playing nowadays, I just believe Fulham will score. But with the caliber of players Chelsea is going to deploy, with the caliber of players on the team right now, and if they play up to their strengths, tomorrow, we'll be able to score 2 goals and take the full 3 points, and increase our chances of qualifying for the Champions League next season. This is how I believe Enzo Maresca will deploy the boys on Sunday for that game. Like I said, it's a must-win game. I'm looking forward to that game as a Chelsea fan. I know you are looking forward to that game as Chelsea fans too. And together, we are going to see the triumph of Chelsea Football Club in that particular game. We need this game like we are playing the final. If we win this game, it's going to brighten our chances. It's going to energize the boys. It's going to increase the momentum as far as chasing top four is concerned. So this is how it's going to be for this stream. Thank you once again, one more time for joining me. And I want to tell you, and I will keep telling you, that I'm going to keep giving you undiluted Chelsea content and news and all other footballing matters all over the world. Thank you one more time for joining me. God bless and take care.